નિલેશભાઈ, આ યુટ્યુબ વાળું લિસ્ટ કદાચ નહીં મળે, આપણા વેબિનારથી જે હશે ને એ પીયુ વાળા એ મળશે લિસ્ટ.
એમાં કેટલા પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સ હશે મેડમ?
ઓલમોસ્ટ 60 તો ખરા.
ઓકે, તો કઈ નહીં. સોરી.
હેલો દિવ્યા મેડમ.
હા સર.
હા, બસ લાઈવ સ્ટાર્ટ થાય ને એટલે બિગિન કરી દેજો.
ઓકે. So, very good afternoon to all. Myself, Divya Lad, Civil Engineering Department from Parul University. We have organized the webinar on preventive materials for water leaking problem. So, water leakage is one of the major issue or causes of the common building defects. If the water leakage can be prevented, almost 80% building defects can be eliminated. So for that, how we take the preventive measures for such a problem? So for hello. So for that, how we take the preventive measures for such a problem? We have three experts from the Fairmont Chemicals Private Limited Company, Mr. Nandan Shah sir, Mr. Nilesh Shah sir, and Mr. Parth Shah sir. So I invite Mr. Nandan Shah sir, who is young and dynamic director of Fairmont organization. He has graduated from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies with BBA in Finance. He is a second generation businessman who is also pursuing the Global Family Managed Business course with the SP Jain Institute. With his innovative business techniques, Fairmont will achieve the great heights in the construction chemicals industry in this year to come. So I very warm welcome to Mr. Nandan Shah on behalf of Parul University.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll give you a brief idea about our company. Yeah, I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are Fairmate. We are an Indian multinational construction chemical manufacturing company. We call ourselves a truly Indian multinational construction chemical manufacturing company because we are in construction chemicals, as you all might be knowing, that usually the European and American companies who are leaders in this market, they are European and American companies, and they go all around the world. And in India also, the dominant players are BASF, Sika, who are European companies. Whereas we, Fairmate, being an Indian company, we're proud to say that we have set up our manufacturing plants abroad in different countries, including Europe and South America, and lots of places, which we will show you in some time. We are also the only Indian construction chemical manufacturing company to have all of these three ISO certifications, which is ISO 9001, which is for the quality of products that we give, ISO 14001, which is the environmental safety. We take care of the environment, even though we are a chemical manufacturing company. And the third one is ISO 45001, which is for the occupational hazard and safety of all our employees. We have also been given a silver rating for the ZED, which is Zero Effect, Zero Defect, which has been initiated by the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. I would also like to say here that we also have ISI certification marks for our products, which is Faircrete RMW, which is an admixture, Fairplast IP, which is an integral compound for plastering material, and Fairplast IPS. As you all might be knowing, it is not easy to get ISI certification for products, but we have worked very hard, and we have gotten ourselves ISI certifications to so that the consumers know that our products are at par and are one of the best products that are available in the market. The ISI certification, if you do not know, is being given by the Bureau of Indian Standards. That is the authority body that hands out the ISI certification mark. All our products conform to the BS, which is the British standard, ASTM, which is the American standard, and IS, that is the Indian standard. So in our industry, not all products adhere to one standard. So we see whichever standard is the most rigorous and the highest quality products. That is the standard that we follow, because we believe in providing with our customers the best quality of products and services. Fairmate is also a part of the Indian Green Building Council, and I'm happy to say that our joint managing director, Mr. Bhavesh Shah, is the chairman of IGBC Vadodara chapter. IGBC is an initiative which is undertaken by the CII, which is Confederation of Indian Industries, and it looks after uh, the green component or the environmental component when it comes to building of various structures like bridges, houses, resorts, hotels. So IGVC is responsible for that. We have a wide range of construction chemicals. We manufacture the complete range of construction chemicals. In fact, we start with concrete admixtures, which goes in the concrete. We have various types of admixtures, and the highest quality being the PCE, which has been recently brought in in India, which is polycarboxyl ether. We also manufacture the complete range of waterproofing systems. So because Fairmate has been around the world and we have manufacturing plants at various places, we know the conventions that are being used for waterproofing all over the world. So we have systems not only that are going on right now in India and that people are using, but also systems which are very high tech and which are being used abroad. We also manufacture engineering grouts, which are non-shrink cementitious grouts and epoxy grouts, which go in refineries. I'm proud to say that Fairmate has supplied almost 60 to 70% of the grouting material at the world's largest refinery, which is the Jamnagar Reliance refinery. We also have a wide range of products for industrial floor surfaces. We manufacture surface treatment products, which are products that help in not only preserving the concrete but also increasing the life of the concrete. So for example, for curing, right now the conventional method is that after we lay the concreting, we fill water on the concrete, which will help in curing of the concrete, which for 14 days you have to again put water, and you have to take care of maintain the surface so that it cures perfectly. But we have products which do not require you to use water. You only have to apply the material, and then you have to forget the surface. It will be automatically cured in the given time, that is 10 to 15 days. But you do not need to have supervision or keep on spraying water, which also conserves energy and conserves the nature, because water, as you guys know, is not a very abundant resource that we have, the drinking water. We also have products for concrete repairs, sealants, pre-packed mortar and concrete. We have a wide range of tile adhesives, tile grouts, and pre-packed mortar. In fact, we were one of the first in the industry to come out with pre-packed factory grade concrete, which is a bag filled with cement, additives, sand, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, and the builder or the user only has to purchase the bag, add the specified amount of water, and he can start the concreting. So which will give a good strength to the concrete. We also have protective coatings, which anti-carbonation coating, which helps in protecting the concrete for a long duration of time. And we also have products for highway repairs. As we know, in the chemical industry, you cannot have everything by yourself. So Fairmate has collaborated on the technical front with a lot of international players who help us with the technology, and we manufacture all the products out here in India for all our customers in India. This is our Indian presence. We have our manufacturing plants in these locations. And this is our marketing network, which is spread across India. These are our regional sales offices. We have around 4,000 authorized dealer and distributors. We have around more than 10,000 authorized retailers and more than 300 applicators. Applicators also play an important role in our industry because, as you guys know, that the customer who is going to purchase the product is not the person who is actually going to use the product. For example, waterproofing also, applicators play a huge role in waterproofing. Our director Pasha will guide you more on that. This is our organizational strength. We have more than 95 corporate executives, more than 325 field and marketing force, and a workforce of 200 people. This is our marketing team. These are our manufacturing plants across the globe, except for the US and Estonia, which is where we have a distribution network. We do not have manufacturing. The rest, all the places, we have our own manufacturing network. So we believe that selling construction chemicals is not just about selling the product, but it is also about the service and the education that we need to give to not only our sales employees, but also to the customers. Because in India, it has been initially, construction chemicals was not something that people were aware of. Construction chemicals had, like, even you guys are studying about it right now in college. But before 10 years ago, there was nothing like it. People did not really know of what construction chemicals was. So we have been training not only our staff, but also our customers. We also go at site to our customers, our client site, and we train the people, the workforce, on how to use our product and how best to get from the product. We are also a part of various associations like the IIID, which is the Indian Institute of Interior Designers, the CCMA, which is Construction Chemicals Manufacturers Association, the Builders Association of India, CCI, FGI, IGBC, etc. So our core values are quality, safety first, teamwork, continuous improvement and learning, respect for people, high ethical standards, and achieving targets and meeting deadlines. We are present on all of these social medias. We believe in always being better than the best in quality, service, and value. This is our tagline. This is our motto: always better than best in quality, service, and value. And that is what we imbibe in all our employees. So this is a small client reference that these are the consultants that we have worked with who have approved our material for various projects, which is Engineers India Limited, which is a big time consultant in refineries, Bechtel, which is the consultant for Reliance Industries Jamnagar project. And these are the contractors that we have worked with, we have supplied our materials to. I'm proud to say that we have also been a part of a Guinness Book of World Record that was created last year in 2019. by Navyuga Engineering Construction Company. This was for the highest concreting done in 24 hours, which was 32,000 metric tons of concreting in 24 hours. And the second was for highest continuous concrete poured, which was also 32,000 metric tons. And I'm proud to say that Fairmate was the sole supplier of admixtures, which has gone in the concreting. And over here, as you can see, we have been felicitated by the ex Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. We have also worked in various metro projects, as you can see: Delhi, Chennai, Jaipur, Lucknow, Nagpur, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, Ahmedabad. We've also done huge waterproofing task in Delhi Metro, where the water was flowing like a waterfall because of the pressure, and we had to stop that water. And I'm proud to say that we were successfully able to do so. We have also supplied material, that is the anti-carbonation coating, to India's longest flyover, which is the PV Narasimha Rao Elevated Expressway in Hyderabad, and also to the Eastern Freeway flyover in Mumbai. We have also supplied material to Antala, which is the world's most expensive house, and also the house of our Gujuk Bhai. We have also supplying to a lot of refineries: Mangalore Refinery, Panipat Refinery, Paradeep Refinery, Baroda Refinery, etc. I'm sure many of you will be aware of this city, man-made city Lavasa near Pune. It receives one of the highest rainfalls in Maharashtra around the year, and I'm proud to say that we have done the waterproofing over there, and we have done approximately 1 lakh square meter of waterproofing at different locations, and it has been successfully executed. This is another job. So we as a company not only supply waterproofing chemicals, but we also take turnkey waterproofing jobs. That is, we take the application also, and it is in the purview of the company, and we give the customer with a complete waterproofed area and not just the products. We have also supplied to various stadiums. Flooring material is usually supplied to pharmaceutical industries and different industries. We've also supplied material to hydro projects. Not just India, but we have also done work abroad, as you can see. This is a hotel in Nairobi. This is the Victoria Dam in Sri Lanka, which is a very old dam constructed during the times of the British rule. And we had done the rehabilitation and waterproofing work for the dam. This is a Gale Fort clock. If anybody has gone to Sri Lanka, this is a very famous landmark in Colombo. We have also worked in the rehabilitation of that. This is the birthplace of Gautam Buddha, and over here also we have supplied our material. So yeah, these are a few of the jobs that we have done around the world. Fairmate. We are different in quality system, customer support, and technical support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So give the brief introduction of the Fairmate company. So now I'll invite our second expert, Mr. Nilesh Shah, sir, who is working as a general manager in Fairmate organization since 2001 onwards. Mr. Nilesh Shah is looking after Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan state, and Delhi as a head, retail division head. Mr. Shah is the Bachelor of Science graduate from MS University and also done the diploma in marketing management. He had started his marketing career from February 1992 onwards, having experience of 28 years in the marketing. Sir is mainly techno commercial person, that is he is very good in technical as well as commercial part. So, and Mr. Nilesh Shah headed many technical presentation to the contractors, architects, and renowned name in civil industry. So, I very welcome you, sir, on behalf of University, Parul University.
Thank you, Divya madam.
Hello.
Thank you, Divya
Ha,
madam.
sir.
So it was really great pleasure to with Parul University. Now, one more important thing. In fact, I was supposed to give the waterproofing, but it's a proud moment for everybody. Now, the person who is going to come, he is our director, Mr. Parsa. He was also ex-student of Parul University. He has joined 2005 as a diploma student, and he has successfully completed his diploma studies in 2008. So now, after that, he has also done the graduation from Karnataka University. He's a young and dynamic chap having the civil engineering background qualification. He is expert in application, he is expert in waterproofing, and he is very much expert in international business development like Southeast Asia. So I would like invite Mr. Parth. He is going to tell about the waterproofing systems. So welcome, Mr. Parth.
Hello everyone, I am Parth Shah, Director in Fairmate. Today I am going to take the waterproofing as a subject. So just start my presentation and give a brief. Yeah. Hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello everyone. I was a student of Parul University. So when I heard that there's going to be a seminar, so I said I would like to be a part of it. Being an alumni of Parul, it is a great pleasure for me to be in front of you. I was a student of 05 batch of Diploma Civil, and then I did my BE from Karnataka University. So it has been a great pleasure to be in front of you. So I'll just give you a brief introduction of waterproofing. Yes, it's a very, very deep subject. Waterproofing starts during construction, and there has to be a preventive system to stop water ingressment. Just wanted to talk a little bit on why we need to do waterproofing, and it is not just the water which we want to stop from getting inside the concrete, but what happens when water get inside the concrete, and why should we not let it in. The major reason for water not getting inside concrete will be corrosion to the reinforcement. So if you know about a little bit about the concrete reinforcement (RCC), which we call it, so the reinforcement, when it gets in touch with water, the corrosion starts. Concrete being an alkaline material, it prevents the reinforcement from corrosion. But when water starts touching the reinforcement, the corrosion starts. Now, when the corrosion happens, the steel will expand up to 7 times and break your concrete, have hairline crack, and that we call it as carbonation effect on concrete. So basically, and this will surely hamper the durability of the concrete in a longer run. So for increasing the structural life, to give a better life and durability to the structure, we have to ensure that the water will not get inside the structure, and it will not hamper with the concrete. There are even other attacks, other chemical attacks because of water. It may happen. The water may have chlorides, and from the groundwater there are different chemicals which can ingress inside concrete. So these all things need to be prevented from the initial stage, and that is why preventive waterproofing is needed. So this is a brief duration. a brief introduction about waterproofing, that why we need it. Even good quality concrete have some pores inside it, so the water can penetrate inside through capillary or any other way. So we need to stop that, and no concrete can be crack free. Every concrete cracks, so we have to give something on the top of it so that the water cannot ingress from that crack. As you know, because of hydration process in concrete, the cracks are prone to happen, and because of drying shrinkage also, because of structural movement also, because of a lot of other reasons, there are cracks which are unavoidable. So from that crack, we should ensure that the water will not penetrate inside the concrete. So these are the places, as you can see on the screen, where you need waterproofing. So the first is water tanks. The second is roof foundations, terrace waterproofing. If you have a terrace garden, much more important. Then toilets and wet areas inside a building. Then exterior walls, especially the walls which are on the receiving end from basically the south or southwest walls, especially in this part of the country, where the wind flows and from where the rain comes. That wall needs to be watertight. Even the swimming pools or any other hydrostatic structures where water can be stored, or even the foundations, or you can say retaining walls of a basement, all that things needs waterproofing. So the leakage problems, why they occur, is as I explained to you, there are cracks in concrete, there are capillaries, there are honeycombings. So as these all places, they have a tendency to leak. Sometimes the leakage shows very fast. Sometimes it will take even few months to show the leakage. And the worst part is you cannot assure that the water is coming from this place from the top. So it has to be the whole area has to be treated to ensure that you get a complete water tightness. So these are some retaining walls, brick masonry, and things where water are coming from. You can just see in the photographs. So as Fairmate, we have the complete solution of waterproofing. We have different solution, different methods for treating different products, and the products are different chemical based. So some products may be cementitious based, which forms a flexible membrane, where some is elastic acrylic based products. The more higher you go, the quality and the generation increases. So the currently we also there is polyurethane based membrane systems. Membrane is nothing but formation of a film, and there are two types of membranes. One is liquid applied and the other is prefabricated membranes, where you stick it by a heat gun or you loosely lay it on the surface. So you might also have been knowing that there are PVC membranes, HDPE membranes also there on different occasions. So we have all that systems. If there is a consultant who can recommend a system, we also train consultants how to recommend a waterproofing membrane or what product is suitable for what. But as per us, the best system for waterproofing will be a polyurethane based system, because there is no joints. It is liquid, and you have to spray it or brush apply it on the surface. So there will be a minimum chance of water leakages from the structure. I'll show you some few products also. I have some applied samples with me, so I can show you some applied samples also how this membrane looks. So I'll just go around with the waterproofing range. As I said, there are EPDM rubber coatings, there are TPO membranes, there are HDPE membranes, there are EPDM membranes. So it is a vast subject. I'm sure it cannot be covered in half an hour, but I'll try my best to give you a brief of what is the basic system we use and we apply to a structure for good waterproofing. So these are basic three waterproofing systems: basement, sunk slab, and terrace. These are the three places where most of things might be covered in a general household or a general building, because we also do heavy structure waterproofing, tunnel waterproofing. There the system as a whole changes, and there are a lot of complications there. So as Fairmade, we can stop water 20 meters below ground level, where the water pressure will be around 10 bars to 15 bars of water pressure, and we can stop it from negative side. So we are also trained, and we also have expertise of having negative side waterproofing. But the best way to treat a waterproofing is from the positive side. So by saying positive side, it is the side where the water ingressment is there is called positive side. So if we stop water from the positive side, where the water is getting inside the structure, that is the best method or the best way to stop a waterproofing in a structure. So basements, they are the biggest headaches, and during construction, if you don't do a good waterproofing, it may create to a bigger problem. So this is during the pre-construction phase, or during construction phase, where we need to do the treatment. The first product over here is the hydrophilic bar. The hydrophilic bar is kind of a rubber. Generally, people use PVC water stopper, but there are minus points of PVC water stoppers in a raft, in a basement retaining wall. So this hydrophilic bar, when it comes in contact with water, it expands. It expands 400%. So if you can understand a rubber getting blown away, and it stops the ingressment of water. What you see over here on your screen, where three hydrophilic bars are being used, that are the lift joint, or you can say the old concrete, new concrete joints of a retaining wall. So it has to be placed in the middle, or towards a little bit towards the outside of the concrete, so that the water, when it comes through the joint of old and new concrete, it touches the bar, and the bar will expand and not allow the water to get inside the concrete. The second protection over here is given with the 3 coats of WaterGuard liquid membrane. And here there is a VATA done. We call it VATA, in English we call it coving. So we do a coving with FlowGrout 60 with 50% sand inside it. So what this product does, it makes the mortar non-shrink. It's a grout basically. So with that grout, the bonding with the surface will be perfect, and there will not be any shrinkage, so there will not be any cracks in between that structure. And on top of that, we give 3 coats of WaterGuard liquid membrane. So I'll just show you a product over here of WaterGuard liquid membrane. I hope everyone can see me. So this is the product, how it looks like. It comes in a liquid form, and when after forming a film, it becomes a flexible film. So the benefit with this product is, if the concrete cracks in future, the product can withstand up to 3 mm of movement, or 3 mm of crack resistance. So how we can understand that is, this product has a 900% elongation. So when I stretch this product, it can elongate 900%, and it comes back to its original form after a few moments. And because of that, if there is any crack also in the structure or movement in the structure, this product can take care. This comes in a liquid form. This has to be brush applied or roller applied onto the retaining wall from positive side. Then there is, on the raft, we do a different treatment over here. That's WaterGuard A with screed, which helps the hydrostatic pressure, to take care of the hydrostatic pressure coming from the bottom. And there are also few injections where there are joint. We have to inject it with a microfine cementitious injection grouting material. So how this WaterGuard A looks is something like this. So WaterGuard A, what it does is, it's a cementitious product, so it adheres to the cementitious concrete very nicely, and it has a flexible film and very tough film. You cannot break the film. If you can see over here, you cannot break the film, and it has a glass fiber reinforcement sheet in between. So what this does is, it will not hamper the concrete, it will not allow the water to penetrate. And if you know, this has to be done on PCC before you place the RCC raft. So it is in between the PCC and the raft. So it becomes kind of a sandwich system. And while doing the reinforcement, also there is a screed on the top which will protect it. And this waterproofing layer will be impervious layer. So the water from the bottom also will not come up. So this is a brief system of waterproofing. There has always have to be a proper system designed for any structure, any given structure. This is a general basement waterproofing. If you come to us with a product, or if you come to us as an engineers, that you need a solution for a specified structure, we can make a custom made for you as well. So we make this kind of specifications for the customers, customer specific also. So a one person can get the best outcome out of their waterproofing. And this we give, if we do the job as Fairmint, we give 10 years guarantee. Or we also have applicators who do this job for us, and they are trained by us how to place the hydrophilic bar, how to apply the coating, because the waterproofing material is as good as the applicator is. So if the applicator is not good, the waterproofing, you cannot have a very good waterproofing on the on the structure of the structure. Then there is sunken slabs. In India, we have done a lot of hotels specifically for the sunken slab, and a lot of sites also where we give sunken slabs guarantee. Because why sunken slab is the main reason is, right now in India there are multiple floors being constructed, and generally as per civil engineering designs, one bathroom will be on the top of another, and there is tendency of the sunken slabs to be leaked, because during the construction of a sunken slab there are joints, and it is not very easy to have that kind of sunk and have it without a joint or without any honeycombing, because the material which has been flown inside the concrete is not very good quality, because it has to be a little bit harsh for the material to stay inside the sunken slab. So the sunken portion are prone to leak, and as per me, 50% of the sunk being made leaks, and we have to have a preventive waterproofing for the sunks. So this is an actual way how you can treat a sunk. So you will have a sunk of different thicknesses. It varies from 30 mm to, it can go to 20 mm also. If you have a core cut and drain pipe goes out from the core cut, there are different sunken slab been designed now. So there are different waterproofing ways how to do a sunken slab. But rather, if you have a regular conventional sunken slab, this is the method. So the concrete first needs to have a waterproofing admixture inside it, and we recommend fibers to be put inside it, because to minimize the drying shrinkage cracks, and to have a more tensile strength, because the structure will move, and because of the movement of the structure, you need a more tensile strength. And there is going to be a dead load also of the filler material in the sunken slab. So you have to consider that also, and the movement because of that also. Then we apply 3 coats of liquid membrane with glass fiber sheet inserted inside. So liquid membrane, as I showed, this is the product. It comes in a liquid form. It has to be, it is ready to use product. Can be brush applied. Maybe once this pandemic goes away, we can come to the university and show you some practical demonstration also. After you apply the liquid membrane, you can do the brick bed. And on the brick bed, you have to apply a hydrophilic bar on the periphery of the joint, because this will be the weakest portion where the water ingressment is possible inside the brick bed. So, and on the top, we have to do screed, adding admixtures, and on the top use a tile adhesive and tile grouting system properly, which has been recommended. So by doing all of this, this will give a sure shot waterproofing for any given sunken slabs. So uh, our philosophy of waterproofing is more of like three-stage waterproofing systems. So at least give three layers of waterproofing or way of waterproofing, that the water ingressment becomes minimum from the surface. Then if it ingresses to the screed, there is waterproofing screed we have done. If the water ingresses to the brick bed, then we have done a final waterproofing layer. And if the final waterproofing layer also breaks somehow, there is a waterproofing membrane inside, there is waterproofing admixture and fibers inside the concrete so that the water will not penetrate. So this is the way how we have to ensure, at least by three steps, that the water ingressment is stopped from the top to bottom. Now comes the terrace. There is lot of possibilities, because nowadays in modern terraces there is a lot of core cuts for drainage pipes, for AC ducts, for different kinds of material lines being taken out of the terrace for water tanks and stuff. And now we don't want to see the water lines on outside. So generally, architect tends to core cut it more, and this will be the point where it will be most tricky and most probably the point of leak for any terrace. The other reasons for terrace to have cracks is the while it's a big area and the concrete has to be cut the reinforcement, and there's a amount of concrete which can be done, so the tendency of getting the concrete crack increases. So, and there is also cold joints. So today half concreting is done and the next day other half concreting, if it is done that way, there is a tendency of leakage. So and the main area will be the parapet area where the waterproofing cannot be done properly. So this is our suggestion how it has to be done. This is a cross section. It is not as per scale. I'm sorry for that, but this is a general terrace waterproofing systems where there is this is what you see brick pattern over here. On the horizontal is the parapet wall and the bottom is the concrete. So the joint, we have to put a hydrophilic bar so that the water coming from outside, especially over here from the outside, will not penetrate inside and the leakage will not happen. Then we do a coving or vata with flow grout 60, that is a non-shrink material. Then if it is then liquid membrane, as I told you, has to be applied. It's a product which goes with most of the systems, because it is so nice of a product that it gives and ensures a good waterproofing with a good price. So it's not very costly, and it can be used with majority of the cases. Then, if you want to do a terrace garden, there is a WaterGuard CE. This product is a coal tar epoxy based product for anti-rooting. So, if you have to do a terrace garden, you have to ensure that you have to have a waterproofing system which is anti-rooting. So, the root will not penetrate inside the concrete cracks. So, this is very much important, because if the root penetrate inside, it will expand and the crack will grow and the water will penetrate inside. So this is very important, WaterGuard CE for anti-rooting. And then if it is not for terrace garden, you have to give a slope, a proper slope to the concrete with a mortar. You can do a brick bed, and finally we have to apply WaterGuard I. WaterGuard I acts as an insulation come extra waterproofing coating. So as I mentioned over here, we at least need to have 3 layers of waterproofing, so we can ensure that 100% waterproofing is guaranteed. So this is the way terraces have to be waterproof. So Another, if you, this is, I think, is the same for a regular slab. This is again same. I just push fast. This is for basement. If the basement is done with a brick system, I think nowadays people are not going with the brick system, but brick masonry. But if it is done with the brick masonry, exterior and interior both have to be protected with a waterproofing membrane. Podium waterproofing. Podium is a place nowadays in the new building construction. The podium is the place in between the buildings, and it is generally beneath the podium. There is a car park, and these podiums are tend to leak because of the movement. Because this podium concrete is attached with minimum 2 to 3 buildings minimum, and more it can be 8 buildings or 10 buildings also. So this slab is connected, and the main joint where the concrete is being casted in between the structure of the building and the podium structure, there is the point which has the maximum movement, and there we have to have a proper waterproofing system. Specifically, polyurethane based membranes are recommended for podium waterproofing because the elasticity need and the strength need of the product is much higher than a regular liquid applied membrane. So polyurethane membranes are also liquid applied. The liquid membrane before I showed you is an acrylic based. This product will be a polyurethane based. Both are single component. So it can be mistaken, but please read the data sheet, everyone. If you are recommending anyone's product, it has to be needed. Now, generally in podiums also there is a lot of greenery and plantations to be done. Especially there are planter areas being defined in a podium. So there we have to apply the anti-rooting WaterGuard CE, where the planters are being made with brick masonry on the podium. So this is a cross section of a planter in a podium. Podiums are very big, maybe 4,000, 5,000, even 10,000 square meter podiums. Recently, we have done a few jobs with Prestige Group in Bangalore, where we have done a single podium of 17,000 square meter. So it was a big podium with 5 buildings. So I'll just show you the photographs also. This is retaining wall from outside. There is also crystalline products being used for a bigger area where it is very cost effective, and the coating will protect from the water ingressment from exterior side as well. Even we do waterproofing of sewage treatment plants, or maybe sewage treatment lines in a building. If it's a bigger structure, you have a special sewage pit, and there we do special waterproofing membranes which are resistant to the chemicals which are prone from the sewage treatment plants. Then there is swimming pools. There are a lot of there is a proper system where you need to follow and have a proper waterproofing done before doing the swimming pool, so that the water remains inside. The main reason for doing a swimming pool is the water should remain inside. The water should not get inside the subsoil and decrease the water level. And it may also, if this happens, it may increase the area water level as well. If you continuously add on water in a swimming pool, and if it is on a terrace, like we have done few jobs for Hyatt hotels. There the swimming pool was on a terrace, and there was a structure down where they had hotel rooms beneath. So they need to do waterproof the whole structure. So we did it with zero defect, using a polyurethane based waterproofing membrane with a special tile adhesive and protective screeds. So generally the waterproofings are project specific, but this project specific we need to design as per the requirement of a site or requirement needed at site, and seeing the quality of workmanship at site. Another thing what I wanted to emphasize over here is following the best practices during the construction of any water retaining structure specific. because this will be the most critical area where the quality of concrete, the quality of compaction of the concrete, the vibration inside the concrete will be the highest matter. It will matter the highest. So if you have done your concrete right at the first place, these waterproofing membranes will help you in a very, very long run to give you a very, very proper durable concrete. WaterGuard RMW, Faircrete RMW, it is an additive. It has an ISI mark with it. It is an integral waterproofing additive for concrete and plasters. So you have to add this around 200 of 250 ml, 300 ml per bag of cement. If it is dosed in an RMC plant, there is a dosage of 0.08 per cubic meter, 0.08 percentage of the cement per cubic meter. So this has to be added in concrete, and this will ensure you a cohesive mix, and it will disrupt the capillary action caused in the concrete. So this is a protective system where you put it as an insurance to your concrete, that the concrete will be having a good flow, good compaction, and will be less honeycombings, and the capillary action will be reduced drastically. So if these three things happens, the concrete is more or less waterproof. This is but your concrete should be very good quality if you want to add RMW and have a final waterproofing layer. So this is one way. Then the another is fibers. Fibers are different kind of fibers are being used. We recommend polypropylene. Even polyester fibers, now glass fibers are also available into the market. So these fibers increases the strength if added in the right quantity. It increases the tensile strength of the concrete, so the cracking is less compared to a non-applied concrete. It reduces the permeability, so the permeability of the concrete reduces, the water ingressment reduces. So using these fibers will also increase the durability and life, because it increases the movement capability of your concrete. So the hydrophilic bar, as I told you before, the hydrophilic bar is a rubberized material which expands, as you can see in the center one. It expands in contact with water around 400%. These are other PVC water stoppers. These are called PVC water stoppers. Even we do sell PVC water stoppers, but they are not recommended because of the structural requirement, and the placing is difficult of the PVC water stopper, and when you flow the material, it may bend. So this is the reason why we don't recommend PVC water stoppers, but we do have it if you need one. Then FlowGrout 40, basically this product is used for machinery foundations, even structural foundations, where it has a strength of 450 kg per cm square, minimum strength of 450, it attains 450 plus kg per cm square. And we call it 40 Newton per mm square is the minimum strength it gains when you add stipulated amount of water. And the thing it does, it has a little bit of expansion in it, so the mortar will expand and hold everything very, very tight. So it is used for machinery, but for waterproofing it is also very helpful, especially for doing the vatas or the covings we say. And by doing FlowGrout 40, you can ensure that there will not be cracks in between the joint, and the water will not penetrate inside. This is WaterGuard liquid membrane. It can be applied with a trowel, it can be applied with a brush or airless spray. It is a one component product, very easy to use, and it forms a proper film, and you can have a permanent water tightness. But at least 2 to 3 coats is recommended, because when you apply the first coat, if there is a spot which is left where the material has not touched properly or applied properly, you have a second layer to ensure that 100% water tightness is guaranteed. WaterGuard A again is a cementitious polymer modified system. So as I told you over here, WaterGuard A forms a proper membrane. If you can see on the screen, it forms a proper membrane. Again, being cementitious, I would like to tell you all that this forms a flexible membrane. As you see over here, this is cementitious but flexible. So this is its best property, that it remains flexible for life, and you can ensure at least 5 to 6 years of proper water tightness after you do this product. It also helps good CO2 reduction. So this also acts as an anti-carbonation coating. So it won't allow carbon dioxide to get inside the structure. It is breathable, so the water vapor can go out, but the carbon dioxide and chloride will not penetrate inside the concrete, and hence it will increase the life of and durability of the structure. WMF is a travel applied protective screed. It helps to ensure. Just a second. It helps to ensure, especially for hydrostatic structures like very big water tank.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, Divya madam.
Sir, your voice is not properly audible.
Just 1 minute. I'll just come back. Have the voice for WaterGuard A was okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll restart with the WMF. It is a trowel applied, fiber reinforced, something like a plaster or a screed. We call it a screed. It is a premix sand, cement, mortar fibers. And what it does is it becomes a impermeable layer. It forms an impermeable plaster. For high hydrostatic pressure areas, especially like a government water tank or a bigger water tank than 10,000 liters, this product is recommended to because the water pressure in the 10,000 kl or 10 kl tank is very high. So to withstand the hydrostatic pressure, we need a thick material to take the pressure on to that surface and not have everything to the coating. So we use it as a sandwich system. So we apply WaterGuard A, this product first, then we do a screeding of WMF and again apply WaterGuard A. So this product helps in water tightness of high hydrostatic pressure, or it helps in hydrostatic pressures, and it is fiber reinforced. It will repel water. It will not absorb water. It will repel water. So it is formulated in such a way that it will repel water and not have cracks, or it will not have water ingressment inside. So this is specially designed waterproof plaster or mortar, and it has to be applied in 15 thickness. So this is the way WMF works. WaterGuard CE is high build tar extended epoxy coatings. So this is epoxy coating specially used for anti-rooting. The second use is for chemical resistance of the foundation. If you want to do it, if your foundation is in an area where there is a lot of chemicals, especially a place like Ankleshwar or things like that, where where we need a proper chemical resistance, because the water also has few chemicals and chlorides. So for increasing the durability, WaterGuard CE has to be used. Even it can be used in STP plants or STP ducts, where sewage water comes in contact with it, and it helps chemical resistance to the sewage water as well. It is also been used in government sewage treatment plants in a big way, and it is specified in the government of Gujarat also, that this coal tar extended epoxy coating can be used in sewage also. So it provides a flexible epoxy-based film, which also has good waterproofing characteristics as well as good chemical resistance as well. and it can have good abrasion value as well. It is solvent free and low odor, so it does not have any harmful chemicals inside it, but cannot be used in a drinking water tank because there is coal tar. It has coal tar in it. WaterGuard I, as I said, for terraces, it is an insulation come waterproofing coating. So it gives a reduction or temperature variation of 8 degrees, and it is more of a thermal insulation. So what happens is, if there is very much cold outside, the temperature inside will be retained and it will be hot. And the same way, if it is very hot outside, if you have an AC inside, it will the coolness will be there. Just a second. So this product helps in this is green building rated product. It also helps in reduction of the AC consumption. So if you have set your AC to 24, the cutoff will be much faster, and in that way it saves a lot of electricity as well. And in a way, the products serves for itself. It is a top. It has to be used as a top coat. It is comes in white in color. So, and it has special additives. So in even in 42 degrees, you can walk barefooted on to this coating in 42 degrees. So you can understand it will not absorb anything from the sun, and your surface will be of relatively low temperature, walkable temperature, even in the sun of 42 degrees. So this is how this product works, and it has a few glass beads inside it, and it helps in insulation and reflection of the sunlight from it. As white in color, it will surely reflect the sunlight, but as a top coat, also it has a good UV resistance and excellent insulation properties as well. We do have different products. If you want to have it, this is for terrace. If you want for a wall insulation, we have a different product. If you want for inside, you want an insulation putty, we also have an insulation putty as well. Similar to base of this product, it will keep your inside temperature inside, and it will reduce the consumption of electricity in a big way by if you are using an air conditioner. Supply, these are our few references where we have done. So supply apply jobs is one is the Lavasa, as Nandan has told you. Lavasa is artificial city been made. Right now the project is at hold. It is near Pune. It is in 120 acres of land, and they do have much more land where they are going to proceed further. The average rainfall here is 6,000 mm in a year, and this all 6,000 mm flows down in just 3 months. So there are few times where we have rainfall which is more than 48 hours. It is not stopped. So in that kind of conditions also our product is being proven, and we get 100% water tightness in whatever structures we have done there. The Bangalore Prestige Sunrise Park is again a podium waterproofing job in Bangalore. I think, yes, this is, I have the photograph. So all the terraces you see over here is been coated with our product, and then they have applied shingles. It's a special membrane sand with a few sand, and we have done.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Sir, your voice is not properly audible.
Just a second.
Hello.
I'll just check my internet. 1 minute.
Madam, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear?
Can you hear me?
Nananda, you are audible.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. So this is a city near Pune. It's called Lavasa. There are a lot of hotels we have done. There is Mercure Hotel, which we have waterproof. There are a few hotels there. So all the hotels we have done waterproofing, and what the terraces you see here, we have done big around 1 lakh square meter area of waterproofing there, and it is 100% waterproof till date. And this is the L&T Prestige Sunrise Park. So it is around 80,000 square meter total work we have done there, where the single podium was of 17,000 square meter. And what you see here, pipes over here are drainage pipes. So this is onto the naked slab we have done waterproofing. Then they have applied concrete, which is in slope, to this drainage, and then on the top they have done a planter. So this is the whole system for waterproofing for these podiums. This is Reliance IT Park. This is for Jio. They have made the IT Park in Noida. There we have done a terrace. It was an old building. There we have done a big terrace. Even Surat also we have done Reliance Corporate IT Park. This was for Jio when the Jio was getting launched. Before that, even there are different projects in Delhi from a company named Brookfield. They are real estate giants, and they rent out real estate. For them, they were building a new real estate project in Noida, Delhi, and we have done full waterproofing for them. We also do waterproofing for flyovers. Again, why flyovers need waterproofing is the same reason as I told you, that if there is water engracement and if the water touches the reinforcement, it damages the reinforcement, and the durability of the structure is hampered. So all the flyovers, also all the concrete roads also need waterproofing. So we have done Kapur Baudi flyover, and there are a lot of references we have from Bombay and other parts of the country where we have done big amount of waterproofing for even the flyovers. Even internal, external waterproof plasters, we have supplied it in Antilia, as Nandan Bhai has told you. Sardar Sarovar Dam, we have done a few injections, especially for the basement of the statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel statue, which is world's biggest statue. We have also done injection grouting for them because they had some water leakages. L&T had some water leakages, and we had arrested that before the inauguration. Even few international cricket stadiums we have done, like Lucknow cricket stadiums. This is an athletic stadium in Goa. The concrete you see over here, the people where they sit, all is been waterproofed by Fairmate. Even DY Patel Stadium, when it was being constructed, all the stages over here where people sit is been waterproofed by us. Wankhede Stadium also we have done media room and waterproofing for them. This is again one more prestige project in Bangalore. It was near Majestic, and Majestic is an area in Bangalore where Alfra was a contractor, and we did waterproofing for them. This is in Kanpur. There is one company named Sri Buildtech from Goa. They are building a high-rise apartment known as Sky Villa in Kanpur. We have done their podiums. So what you see over here is a planter. They needed an anti-root coating system for their planter, and we have done specifically for the planter because they are going to water it every day, and it's something like a water retaining structure, and we need a proper waterproofing membrane for the same. These are a few other waterproofing membrane systems. This is in Kenya. So why Fairmate? At this moment, we are a proud Indian multinational company. We have world-class product, and we take turnkey jobs for waterproofing across India. So if you have that kind of big job, we are surely will be able to help you out. But also we have a technical team dedicated for giving suggestions and technical assistance. If you have a structure which needs waterproofing, we can help you with the specifications also. Thank you very much. I would like to call Nilesh Bhai for ending up the session. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope to see you all once this lockdown is over and the pandemic is over. We would like to come there and personally give you some actual presentations of the product. I know it is difficult for us to explain in half an hour that what we do and waterproofing, but surely if we get chance, we will surely come to the university and show you. I had done my diploma there, so I have very good memories from Parul, and I hope that every one of you have got some insights or some new technology for waterproofing. So thank you very much, everyone, and stay safe, wear your mask, and please take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Parth bhai. And on behalf of Fairmat family, I would really thank to Parul University, especially to Reena madam, Divya madam, Vijay sir, Brijesh sir, to giving us such a big opportunity to Fairmat. And as Mr. Parth said, we would like to, after the once the situation will okay, we would like to have a more sessions, not only theoretical, we would also like to show you some practicals, so the all the civil engineer become more practical and more efficient. So on this occasion, I would also like to wish to all the students for their better career. Those who are in diploma, maybe they will go for the better degree, or maybe they will go for the job. So wishing you all the very best to all the diploma students. So here I would also like to thank to Mr. Nandan. He a young chap. He has really good, very good introduction about the Fairmat. So we hope the sessions will be made live and more attractive. So here we will end the sessions. Thank you very much once again to Reena madam, Divya madam, and all the Parul University members. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's a very informative and knowledgeable session. I'm very thankful on behalf of our principal, ma'am Ruchi Srivastav, and our HOD, ma'am Reena Choksi, ma'am, and on behalf of Parul University. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
here I would also thank to the Ruchi madam because I know since long back to her. So once again, thanks to the Ruchi madam as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Take care and safe
Bye.
stay. Yeah,
Okay, sir. Bye.
bye.